Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Monday, June 21st version of Team Rising Phoenix Rising flying lessons. And so I would like to introduce our mentor, our teacher tonight. Miss Lorraine Eldridge has been a student mentor and presenter for Wealth and Wellness for decades. We won't say exactly how many decades, but a couple. She enjoys working with people to help them fulfill their goals and potential, and her excitement and dedication is inspiring. So without any further ado, Miss Lorraine.
Thank you so much. I'm going to share my screen here. Thank you, and thank you everybody for coming, and those of you that are catching this on the recording. I'm attempting to share my screen, so let me know if you can see that it's shared and you can all hear me okay. Can you see my shared screen and hear me okay?
We gotcha.
Okay, good. All righty, let's get started. We just have a couple of new things tonight, and this flying lessons will return to having more training. But as you all know, everything is kind of coming together really quickly right here. So it's more announcements and not so much training. Always our recordings are available on the Telegram, and they're also posted at Trello, and they are at our YouTube channel. If you subscribe, you get a little notice, a little bell and a little notice when the videos are posted there. You can communicate with us through Telegram at the Aslan Phoenix team, through Trello at the Phoenix Rising team. Our webinars, we have our flying lessons, and then we have Tuesday and Thursday webinars, and Wednesday is Work It Out, which is a great place for people to come if they need some help or just have some questions. They could be, you know, someone brand new and have some questions. It's great to have them show up there. And we encourage everybody, stay in contact with each other and stay in contact with your sponsor so you know what's going on. And if you need to get a hold of anybody, if you have questions, tech issues, whatever, info@aslan.com is the place to go after you've tried to get your question answered by going upline. It's always good to follow the sponsor and maybe the sponsor's sponsor, because often they will have the answer for you and it may be quicker for you. We do have some calendar changes this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday, we are still having the webinar at 7 and a Work It Out at 8. Wednesday, there is still a 2 p.m. Work It Out and a Work It Out Wednesday night from 7 to 9. Okay. Thursday, it is going to be a recording. Typically, it's a live webinar on Thursday, but this Thursday is going to be a recording because of traveling. Shelly's traveling, and normally she would do this live for us. And then it is going to be followed by a Work It Out. And for those in the book club and mastermind for this week only, and again, it's because of Shelly's travel schedule, the book club and the mastermind are going to take place tomorrow. And I see I didn't change the dates on this calendar, but before I post it, I will change the dates here for that. So the 22nd, the book club is at 5 p.m. Central and mastermind follows at 6 p.m. Central. So our pre-sale is over. We all know that. You can't get TMN right now. We're waiting for the white paper that's coming out very soon. And just about that time, the bonus is going to be showing up in our back office. As a matter of fact, I saw a post on TMN Global that said to, you know, be watching for it because they're expecting it to post quite soon. And that's 10% bonus in TMN for all of us who bought during the pre-sale. Also, just to remind everybody that we're having a USA tour throughout the US in August. And our ICO is launching at 10 cents per token when it does launch. We don't have the date for that yet. I'm going to announce without a date that we are having a big end of summer event. So keep that in mind, that we are going to have a big end of summer event here in the US. And It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully a lot of people will be able to make it, and we'll have more details on that very soon. We do have opportunities both for customer and business partner. We'll go over those in a minute, but our strategic assets and more is available for both of us, and business partners are still welcome, and this is a good time to get in right here at the beginning. Aslan.com, that's a temporary site, but there is some general info there. The new site is underway and expected before too long. And Aslan.net is where the accelerated performance platform is. That's where you can make your new, put up your new amount of Bitcoin that you want to be able to see that grow month to month. And actually right now, if you do it now, as soon as the deposit is made, activation begins. So instead of waiting for the twice a month when you can enter the pool and get activation and start getting that up to 3% a month or more with bonuses, it's daily after you get activated. So that's a really nice bonus for right now because it's new. And the pool people do need to know that they can go ahead and take care of the pool. And there's still 3 options at the pool to swap for tokens. You can leave it there, or you can transfer it to a Tether wallet, wherever you have Coinbase, CoinSuper, Kraken. I mean, there's anyone that has Tether, you can move that to. And you can do partial. You can swap some to TMN tokens and receive the bonus, or you can also leave some and get the bonus in USDT, which was the 2.2% for whatever length of time you were in there. And they calculate that for you and show you when they send you your email. So if you are withdrawing funds for accelerated performance, you can just follow the instructions as in the PDF to withdraw. You submit your email, and then when they approve that, you ask them to pay you the bonus, and it is Tether. So you need to be able to change that back into Bitcoin in order to send it over to the accelerated performance platform. So you would want to send that off to Bit4X or to CoinSuper or Coinbase and make a trade into Bitcoin to do that. And remember, if you need any help, that's what the Work It Out is for, you and your team. And you can feel comfortable sending your teammates over if you can't be there too. They will be well taken care of. So this is about the immediate activation. And again, when I say immediate, it's not instant, but it is, instead of it being just twice a month when you can enter the pool, the performance platform, it's going to start daily for you. And that's good because remember, this is compounding. One of the things that makes it so awesome is that we get to see it compound. What you get as a bonus each month adds up and it makes it to be more. So this is good. This is good for everybody. It's a nice little bonus in the beginning. And I just want to remind us all that a really good training program is coming together. I haven't seen it, but I've certainly heard about it. And this is going to be modules that people will be able to do anytime and at their own speed. And it will have orientation, training. It's all online, and business success strategies. And now we're getting to a countdown. It's probably in about a week, we'll be starting with this. And there's also going to be levels. In other words, someone comes in, they can go through a basic level to get enough information to be able to grow a team and to gather customers, right? But if they're more interested in one particular aspect, they'll be able to go deeper and deeper in that. So it's really set up with how we want to operate, right? Because some of us are going to want to go all the way and take them all and know the history of gold and learn a lot about rare earths and so forth. And others may just be interested in certain aspects. So this is really good for that because they're modules and they'll be able to take them like that. And at this time, not all of these products are ready. For instance, we have the Centric 1 gram gold is close, but it's not quite ready to be ordered yet. And the TMN tokens, the pre-sale is over. So now the next time TMM tokens are going to be available is during the ICO and the coin shop. That will launch then. But everything else can be had. The accelerated performance platform is open. It's open and people are being able to collect bonuses on their deposits. The precious metals and the technology metals and rare earths are being ordered. And those contracts can be found at aslan.com. So you can get those there and print them off and fill them out, or talk to your sponsor to get some help if you need it. We'll help you through that. And this is where you would go to get one of those contracts. They really aren't too much. I have them here, I have them printed out. But you may need some help. And if you do, reach out to your sponsor, or remember, show up at the Work It Out. Also, if you have new Aslan business partners, we want you to do something a little different. Don't bother with those contracts, please, that are at aslan.com. People are really having some difficulty with that. And that makes it difficult on the admin side. So what we would like you to do is to send an email, ask your sponsor, whoever is the sponsor or your sponsor, to send an email to info@aslan.com, put in the new Aslan business partner's name, Jane Doe's email, and then whoever the sponsor is going to be for Jane Doe. And they will be sent a DocuSign, and they will be working directly with Aslan to do that. This is how in the beginning we all did that, remember, with the DocuSign? And then we had the contracts put up there, but it's just not working out quite well, and it's making some extra work for everybody. So this is the way we're going to do it. So please, for any new partners that you're bringing in, send an email to info@aslan.com. If it was Pam Best, I would say Pam Best @gmail.com, and Lorraine Eldridge is her sponsor. Okay. And that's really all. Please send her a business partner contract or contract. She'll get 2 of them. Okay. Okay, so our call to actions are, it's still the new presentation. We want to make sure everybody is seeing it. I'm not saying that it's not going to be tweaked and there aren't going to be some things added to it. We know there will be, but this is a new presentation that really pretty much covers everything. And I think it's really terrific. And that's Thursday, and it's followed by a Work It Out. We got to make sure that everyone that we know that was in the pool has done what they need to do, whatever they want to do. And if they have questions, that we get them answered. People who want to register at the Accelerated Performance Platform, you know, they go to aslan.net to do that. The registration is really quite simple. Do be aware though, if you still have people with USD, which is actually Tether, from the pool at TMN, they can't move it or do anything with it, regardless of what they want to do, if they haven't done their KYCs. Okay. A lot of us didn't bother with the KYCs in the beginning because we didn't need them for what we were doing, but you can't withdraw without the KYCs being approved. And it's very easy. Some of my affiliates who generally don't do anything without my help, when I said, you got to get your KYCs done, just sent me an email and said, just did it. So it's pretty easy process. So it'll just slow you down a little bit. If you didn't know that, it will tell you, it won't let you withdraw without that. We've got the road trip coming, and this is the time to think about, would you like to have something in your city? You know, do you have an area where you could either have enough in your area between people on your team to have it, to think, hey, I could get a dozen people together in a room between my associates and also guests, right? So you might only have 4 associates, but between those 4 associates, you might be able to get 15 or 20 guests, right? So think about that, because if you can do that, then let your sponsor know, drop a message in Telegram and say, I'd like to talk about having an event in my city. You can put @Shelley on it, would be a good idea. Or, you know, your sponsor, get together with your sponsor if you need to do that. But this is a time to plan it, because nothing really builds a business quicker than having an event, right? Because you'll have all the top people there. There'll be training, there'll be events for guests and for affiliates as well. And then also toward the end of the summer, there's a big event happening for us all. And that will be fun. The pre-sale's over, you know that. The white paper's coming, the 10% bonus is coming. And that really about wraps it up. Just a couple of new things were there. That we are having a big event towards the end of the summer, and there's some calendar changes there for the book club and mastermind are both going to be Tuesday, starting at 5 p.m. Central Time. So that's about it. We can go ahead and turn the recording off if we recorded. And if there's any questions, we can get those answered.